With the Google Analytics Importer plugin, you can import your historical reports from the Google Analytics API into your Matomo account. This means that you can take full advantage of the benefits that come with switching to Matomo, such as 100% data ownership, no data sampling in your reports, added features, and protection of your users' privacy, without losing all of the valuable data and insights you've accumulated over the years with Google Analytics. Let's get started. Firstly, the requirements. If you're using Matomo on-premise, you'll need to be using Matomo 3.12.0 or newer to use the Google Analytics importer. It's highly recommended that you do that now if you haven't already. Now to the setup, which has 2 steps you must go through. Step 1, creating the Google OAuth client config, and Step 2, authorizing your Matomo to export your Google Analytics data. These 2 steps only need to be done once. Step 1, creating Google OAuth client config. First, sign in to the Google API console. Click Select a project in the menu. Create a new project by clicking the plus button in the overlay located in the top right. Give your new project a name, for example, Matomo Import. After your project's been created, select it manually in the project list and click Open. Click on Library in the menu on the left. Search for Google Analytics. Then click on the Google Analytics Reporting API row and click Enable. Go back and do the same by clicking Enable for the Google Analytics API. Now you'll create the OAuth client credentials. Click on the Google logo at the top. Note, to get back to the dashboard afterwards, click on Credentials in the left menu, then click Create Credentials and choose OAuth Client ID option. You'll now be advised to create a product name on the OAuth consent screen. Click on the link called Create Consent Screen and enter a product name, for example, Matomo Import. Under Authorized Domains, you need to add the top-level domain of your Matomo instance. For example, matomo.cloud for a cloud-hosted Matomo. You can leave the other fields blank. Click Save. Now you'll create the credentials. Under Application Type, click on the Web Application Radio button. If you cannot see this, click on Create Credentials and choose the OAuth Client ID option. Now you need to fill in the following fields. Follow the examples shown here. Name. We recommend to set it to your Matomo URL. Authorized JavaScript origins. Set it to your Matomo URL domain. Note, this needs to be a domain. If you have installed Matomo into a subdirectory, you need to enter the domain without the path. Authorized redirect URLs. Needs to be set to your Matomo URL with this special URL query added at the end. Note, the URLs above are HTTPS. We highly recommend you run your Matomo instance over SSL. If your Matomo doesn't support HTTPS yet, you can replace the URL and use HTTP. Now you can download your OAuth client credentials by clicking the download icon on the Credentials Overview page located on the far right of the screen. You've now completed Step 1. Step 2. Authorizing Matomo. Once you've downloaded your OAuth client credentials, you can authorize your Matomo to have access to your Google Analytics data. First, log in as a super user in Matomo and go to Administration. Then click on Google Analytics Import on the left menu. Upload the OAuth client credentials you downloaded in Step 1 by clicking the Configuration File button. Select the Google OAuth client config file, then click Save. Now, click Authorize and follow the prompts to give Matomo access to your Google Analytics data. Once you've authorized Matomo, you can begin importing data. There are 2 ways this can be done. 1, the import is usually done through the admin page, or 2, by using the command line. Depending on how much data you're importing, it can take a while to finish. More than an entire day in some cases. Follow either step to start importing your reports into Matomo. Step 2, Option 1. using the admin page. To use the admin UI, go to the Google Analytics Import admin page. Then fill out the Schedule and Import form and click Start. As the import continues, you will be able to monitor progress through the Import Jobs table below. You can refresh the page to get an updated status at any time. Once the import is marked as finished, feel free to delete the status. Or if an import fails, you can view the logs located in the URL displayed here. There should be one for each job. For option 2, importing data by using the command line, learn how to do this in 5 easy steps by visiting the Google Analytics Importer doc in the link below. Now, once the import finishes, you can remove the authorization you granted earlier. Matomo only needs access to Google Analytics while importing data. Afterwards, there's no need to keep it there. There you have it. Matomo is now yours to own and use. We're delighted you managed to get to the end of this video and you're on your way to gaining powerful insights while staying in full control of your own data. And as always, happy analytics!